I just had the most vivid flashback to landing night, standing there as a 16-year-old in that same room and just realizing what I wanted to do with my life.
It's not usual for a documentary to get you all emotionally involved about an inanimate object, but that object was the Mars rover Opportunity. The film was called Good Night Oppy. It was only supposed to last for 90 days, but it lasted for 15 years and everybody fell in love with Oppy. I asked the director-writer Ryan White if he felt he now knows Mars better.
I think I was quite clueless before this at actually understanding what Mars is truly like because we grow up with Mars being such a part of the cultural vernacular and it's so portrayed as the red planet with Martians that I think what these robots have showed us is that Mars is our sister planet and it is remarkably similar to Earth, and the scientific legacy of these robots are showing us that in the far past that Mars was much more similar to Earth.
A lot of water at one point.
Yeah,
That's cool for listening.
a wetter and warmer place. And the big question is what happened to that planet that it's not like Earth anymore?
There was a tradition as they were doing all of this called the wake up song. Talk about that, if you will.
They would use these songs to not only wake up the robot, but also to wake themselves up as kind of a kickoff to the day. And usually the lyrics of the song had something to do with what the robot was completing that day. So we have 7 wake up songs in our film. They're some of the most famous songs ever. The Beatles, ABBA, but it was really a fun way to insert some entertainment into the film, but also show that emotional bond that the humans had with the robots.
The soundtrack of Oppy's life. He moved so slowly. Give them an idea of how slow it was.
I think it's zero point 0.1 miles an hour or something like that. So
That's
it's
barely.
quite slow. I mean, they're spending 15 years traveling. I don't know. I think it's 30 miles in the end that Opportunity traveled. So it's definitely something, where we had to sometimes take creative liberties with the speed of the robots, or else you would never see them move. They were designed to be very conservative. They did not want something to break, especially one of the wheels, which ended up happening on Spirit and really impeded her traveling and made her move even slower.
Well, I miss Oppy already. I don't know about you. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you, Patrick. It was nice to meet you.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.